Hey everybody, and welcome back to SnowRunner. I thought tonight to celebrate the full-on release of Season 3 to the full release branch. Well, let's do some logging contracts, and we are back here on Michigan, where it all starts. Very first map, Black River. We've got ourselves our white Western Star, and we got a load of long logs. What we need to deliver Smithfield Dam. So let's take a look at these contracts. We're going to try to hammer out as many of these contracts as we can. So we're working on logs to the workers because with Season 3, if you weren't aware, they added a ton of contracts to the base game. So we've got 4 contracts here on Michigan. Jump to Alaska. Hey, Lawrence, Ryan, GoldenEye, Terraforming, Dilute Wings. How is everybody doing tonight? And Forest Guy, I see you up there, top of the chat. How are you doing tonight? So on Alaska, we've got 4 more contracts, so that is 8 contracts for logging. Go to Tamar. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good tonight. Messing around in Season 3 a little bit earlier today, hammering out some tasks. So we have 5 new logging contracts in base game Russia. So that are 9 new contracts just for the base game. But we also have new contracts for Season 1 and Season 2. Terraforming, we've had rain today, but it's been below freezing. So it is basically icing up as soon as it hits the ground and cools. We've got 3 new logging contracts in our Season 1 Pola Peninsula content. We've got more content in the Yukon for Season 2. I can tell you, I was hopeful that when I left the Yukon and when I left the Kola Peninsula, I was done because I was at 100%. But no, I have got to come back here and do more. We've got 3 more contracts in the Yukon. And then, of course, we have all of those contracts in Wisconsin. We're going to jump back here. Like I said, we're going to work on these contracts and see how many we can hammer out. Oh, I do too. I do too. And I'm thinking we're just going to go long way. These logs are heavy. And let's go ahead and some daylight going on. But the way we run the long logs is we put a log carrier on the truck. And then we get a log trailer, which is just a pole, basically a hitch pole. Goes to some axles and then has another log carrier on the rear. Terraforming, I completely forgot about it after last night's live stream, or after last night's premiere. So I delivered it today, around 10 a.m. my time. It was late. I lost like $30,000, $40,000 on that contract. Only made about 50 grand. Okay. Oh, you missed the start. Well, we are here back. Paystar. What's the Paystar? I don't know. I might not even have the Paystar. I don't think I'm going to ever be able to get the Pacific 515. I did some research into that today. Looked like there is a bug with the PTS build that the Pacific didn't spawn in where it was supposed to be. And basically the fix was to start a new career in the PTS build, and then it would show up. And they basically said that there wouldn't be any issues with, it was reported to be all fixed for the full release, but I guess they weren't expecting players, meaning myself, to transfer our PTS save over to the release branch in order to continue our progress. And well, I don't have the truck. It's not spawned in. Lawrence, I do think, because I was looking at it, and we're going to haul some medium logs later. I was a bit annoyed, I tell you. I was a bit annoyed. Even the long body trailer trucks, I can't equip it with a log carrier on the back. So the only way to haul medium logs is with a independent trailer that you pull. It seems like a complete waste, because we know IRL, right? We know IRL, there are such things as straight trucks that haul logs, that have log carrier frames. We have semi-trailers. Yeah, we have semis. Why can't I have a semi, a low saddle trailer that is set up to haul 2 stacks of medium logs or 1 stack of long logs, because this is basically 4 slots. So maybe somebody mods a logging trailer where you can have a low saddle and pull 2 medium logs or 1 long log in low saddle configuration. That'll be awesome. But I'd also like to see trucks like this. There's no reason this truck can't be configured with a log body on the back. I don't see any issue with that. Cat 745. Let's see. Let's preview. Oh! Oh, that's nice. I got one of those. I don't know where it is. We'll have to figure out where it is. Oh, I did learn where to find out where it is. So we can go here and go to trucks. This is a list of all our trucks, right? Found this earlier today. And I'm looking for the cat. Then flooded foot. Oh, foot. So it's over in flooded foothills. Okay. Hey Darren, what's up? Oh, Furious. Put that down in the Discord in the ATS channel. Or not the ATS channel, the SnowRunner channel. you can link the mod.io page. That would be outstanding. Well, Malachi, I don't know how much you're going to learn about logging here on ATS. We're just transporting logs from one point to the other. Really, it's not going to, not ATS, SnowRunner. Really isn't going to translate much to forestry on Farm Sim. Now, what's interesting is this looks to be the only place in Michigan to get long logs. And then there's a place over on Smithfield Dam, maybe one or two places on Smithfield. There's a place on Smithfield Dam and a place on the island map. I'm getting the name of it right now. On the island map that will do medium logs. There's going to be a fair bit of driving between all the different maps. Oh. I mean, I don't know. I've never seen a logging trailer like this before. The logging trailers I've ever seen have been semi-trailers or a straight truck. Now that cat doesn't go very fast, does it? I don't think I really ever used the cat for anything because I never found it that useful. There's a BOAR. There's a P512, and then there is I think a Lodestar 5600 something. Maybe. Something 5600. Ryan, I don't watch TV. I haven't watched TV in years. There's the Sequoia logs, like the big, huge trailer, huge trunk. Now, on our way back, we'll make a shortcut to get to the load log point. I wasn't willing to try to come back that way. With the load of logs. I mean, I was hoping the 5600 I could put a log body on the back of it and haul logs with, you know, the new truck. I do have the BOAR configured that way. So we could try a load, probably try the next load with the BOAR. So we got to go to the quarry. Go to here. I did, Lawrence, read about that. I don't know where I read it about from, but I read it in something that SnowRunner put out about memory and consoles. I mean, it's not a surprise. I mean, I'm not ragging on consoles, but they have very limited specs for modern titles like this. I mean, you can't see the numbers, but for whatever reason you can't see the numbers, but at this very moment, my system is using over 13 gigs of system memory. Now I've got the game up, I've got OBS up, I've got Discord up, and browser window so I can read your all's chat. But I'm using 13 gigs of system memory right now. The newest consoles have a 16 gigs shared memory. Between the main system and, you know, the graphics card. So this 13 gigs that I'm using is just system memory. The graphics card's got 8 gigs of dedicated memory to it. Really don't know how much that's being used. Oh wait, I do. I don't. No, I don't see I don't have that spec up. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they're running into resource issues, and that's why Farm Sim on console you have slot counts. I was watching Sealy P's video where he talked about Farm Sim 15, 17, and 19, and I had no idea this, but so in 15 consoles they didn't have a concept of slots. First concept of slots were 17, and he made comments that, you know, he knew that he would go overboard on equipment because you didn't have mods in 15, but he would go overboard with equipment everywhere, and his game really would suffer on those save games. So in 17 they implemented a slot count to kind of curtail that and hopefully contain the issues that might pull down system performance. Whoa! Camera glitchy. So yeah, I could see it. I could see system performance with SnowRunner and mods. You know, we don't know how many polys go in to make up these models, but I mean, these truck models are really, really nice, really detailed. Oh, okay, Streaming Demon. I mean, I'm in Virginia, so maybe you see them more kind of coming out of the forest as opposed to running up and down the interstate. Probably. That back end is probably not necessarily the DOT approved for interstate speeds. Now my uncle's family, on my mother's side, they have a sawmill logging business in West Virginia, but whenever we've been up there, I don't recall seeing those, back end trailers. Just see the typical semi trailers, but it definitely doesn't mean they don't exist. It's just I don't recall seeing them in my experience, which is the only experience I can go off of. But I would like to see 4-slot saddle load trailer. That would be great. Haul long logs, or you could haul 2 sets of medium logs. Down here. Streaming Demon, I see loads of logs going up and down the interstate all the time on semi-trailers. I mean, you don't think that there's a paper mill next to every logging operation or lumber operation. Let's go sell this trailer. And let's get the BOAR. Let's get the next load with the BOAR. Ryan, there's no word on if the next version of Farm Sim will be named 21, let alone when it'll be coming out. You may not have heard, but Giants announced, well, Focus Home Interactive announced last year that there was not going to be another version of Farm Sim coming out within their fiscal year, which ends in April. It was being delayed because of the release of the next-gen consoles, which makes complete sense. Given their normal release schedule, the game would have been released in November or October of last year, right when the next consoles were being announced to be available for sale. So why would you want to release a game basically be the last game released for the old platform when you could possibly engineer your game for the new platform and maybe delay the release 9 months to a year? Now, what I hope is that the next version is indeed designed around the new platform, but their poll they put up the other day kind of worries me a little bit, that they might be trying to decide if they're going to make the next version of the game also available on the old platform. And if that happens, will the current hardware, PS5 when I say current, the Xbox Series X when I say current, will the current hardware's features not be fully utilized because of the fact that they are releasing it also on last gen's platform? So yeah, there's no announcement, no idea when it might come out, what it might be named. I mean, typically the odd release numbers are for PC and console, and the even numbers have been for mobile. So it would need to be named 21 if that was going to continue. Because possibly Farm Sim 2022 for PC, console, and mobile, when they are very different products, might be a rather confusing thing. Maybe they just dropped the year. Maybe they just released Farm Sim and Farm Sim Mobile. Maybe they go the route of ATS. That was a comment yesterday. Maybe they go the route of ATS and just enhance the game. Installed add-ons. Our trailer is blocking. Let's go get the big. What? Where's the BOAR at? Oh, I already set the BOAR. Oh, okay, here's the. That to get back here to Michigan. Smithfield down. But do you lose your money, Lawrence, if you delete the trailer? All right, I'll take a look at that. Later for sure. It's not that I don't run mods, it's that I run mods that I try to only add mods that really make sense to the gameplay. I really don't want to. I don't want to add mods that really OP the whole thing. So I added a mod before. I don't have it on anymore because It was a manual add. But I had a mod before that basically gave me the ability to have battery-operated winches everywhere. And because I mean, you know, on these big trucks, you gotta think you would still have the capability of using a winch if your engine wasn't running. You could use the engine battery, you might have its own separate battery. Hell, you might carry a generator with you. So I added that because I'm like, you know what? I should be able to, I mean, I can, yeah, look, I can pick a winch. I can winch from here, I can winch from all over the place. It's not like I can only winch from the front where there is a winch, you know, modeled or something. Since I can winch from anywhere, why can't I just winch anytime? Another mod that I had added in basically gave us supposedly more realistic chain traction for snow and ice, and more realistic mud traction for chains. So that mod's out now because it was a manual install. Bad boys everywhere. Is it smooth for you all? OBS is a little jerky. The YouTube preview is a little jerky, but it always is. I mean, I'm running at 85 frames local. I typically don't add vehicle mods because I feel that vehicle mods could be too OP. This is why I didn't bring that big load of logs through this way. I was a little worried I wouldn't be able to get back. Alright, so it's nice and smooth. Well, Streaming Demon, that's between you and YouTube. It tries to pick based on what it detects as your connection. I mean, I'm outputting at 1440. So I'm pushing 15 megabit, 1440. Right here, the game's giving me 80 frames. Of course, I'm sending 60, so. Still don't think I'm going to pull the loaded logs through here. Come on. Get a little grip. Still think. Might go the long way to get out of here. Now, I saw one today that basically does what I had in the snow chain mod. Tries to give realistic tractions. Oh, I also had a mod I used that was set up to do realistic fuel capacities. So that's what I was looking for today, was to put that one back in. See if it had been updated with the Season 3 trucks. And it had not been. So, waiting for that to get updated, to plug that in. Now, another mistake I made down here is I got too far into the mud when I added the logs. The logs are heavy. Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go. Mud up or shut up. I love the sticker. Maybe you'll do 2K on the replay. I know on uploads it started to offer 2K 1440. I have not, Lawrence. Now the truck that I have set up to do the this way I need to go. I just don't trust going back, being able to get through there. The truck I have set up with the medium logs is set up with the log crane. On the right way. Try our luck here. The Tegra is a beast. Oh, you're getting bogged down. Let's see. Ah, you could tip her over. Like that. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're still in first. Oh, we got that done. Yeah, I'm glad to have had a bigger truck there. Well, we'll try dilute wings. We'll try not to roll any trucks. Try our best, right? I mean, it's not like I try to roll them. We used to. It's not like I do a rubber burner. Back in the good old days. The good old days. The rubber burner would stream. Oh my gosh. Killing a truck. Cool. Dang, we're gonna. Can't exactly unhitch this trailer to get fuel. I have to have a truck come to the rescue. I don't think so. We'd have to get all the way down to here. Get moving. Passed our chance really for fuel by the time we realized it. Yeah, I don't think we would have been able to double back. Just want to get up on the road here. But you can see why I like that real fuel usage mod, or real fuel capacities mod, because man, these trucks, it's like really I can't get anywhere before I'm out of fuel. Never really got to use this truck much. Really don't think it's worth too much because it doesn't have all-wheel drive, it doesn't have diff locks, it's just kind of a truck. Hopefully it can get fuel to me. hit this too hard and bust up some rims or something. What are you talking about? What upgrade? Is there an all-wheel upgrade for this thing? Maybe I've already got it. Pretty much found all the upgrades. Of course, it definitely doesn't remember that I remember the upgrades that I've gotten. Okay, we are going the right way. Oh yeah, I've gotten the fine-tuned gearbox. Just haven't necessarily put it on everything. That truck, it just looks like a BOAR, doesn't it? We'll look at it when we get to when we get this load done. But remember back when we thought these Michigan roads were bad? That's all right. I don't think it's it's not the greatest truck in the world. Let's go. Go down. All right, so we know that this road is a bit sketchy. I'm gonna try it anyway. This gearbox does get bogged down. I think this truck has less wheel slip than the Western Star because it's a lot heavier. And when you see the truck that I've got set up to pull the medium logs, you'll probably fall out of your chair laughing, but that one has a fair bit of front wheel slip also. Now, I know this road is going to be a little sketchy. The other alternate option is a long roundabout way. And, you know, given the, fuel consumption, I'm obviously a bit worried about that. I think that was the way. Let's knock signs down as we should see fit. We've got the fine-tuned suspension on the new Lodestar, whatever it is, the 5900, 5600. I think we put it on the wind steer also. Turn. Turn. Hold on. There we go. Streaming, I went and looked earlier today. It's not there for me. It's right past where the White Star is, yeah. So I went and looked up some videos as to where it was. But it's not there. I drove down there. Drove to exactly where it was. It's not there. Now, I think the reason is that there's some type of bug with the PTS. There was a bug with the PTS build. And since I don't have time to basically repeat 8 hours of gameplay, I transfer over the PTS save, which means I'm pretty sure unless they do something to cause it to show up in a later update, it's never going to spawn for me. Because the supposed fix back on PTS was to start a new save after they did the fix. I haven't watched his video, but I'm telling you, it's not physically there. I don't think I have a truck down there anymore, but it's physically not there. I went there earlier today. Right now, this is on full release. But like I said, I transferred the PTS save to full release. Because if I didn't, I definitely was not going to re-explore and redo all of those tasks on the regular game save. This is where we need to go slow. Now I have backed up. So of course you want to back things up. I do have what used to be my 100% complete profile from the release branch saved. Of course it would have 0% progress on the new zone. Don, yes. Season 3 is out for everybody as of last Thursday, actually. We are on the full release version at this moment. This is one of the new trucks. Big old BOAR. It looks like a BOAR, doesn't it? How you doing, Rez? Unless I already just said that. How's the weather down there? We're going to do the next one here in Michigan that deals with hauling medium logs. We've already got a truck staged with a load of medium logs at one of the drop-offs. It's been wet here, but freezing rain. Everything had a nice glaze of ice on it this morning. Place has been doing that all day long. I gotta see if my oldest is back from Red Lobster yet. She worked a double today. Quite frankly, I was surprised that they didn't release her. I figured there wouldn't be a lot of people going out to eat in weather like this. Alright, so let's see. I've never done this. Let's delete trailer. What does this like completely get rid of the trailer? We don't get our money or nothing? Delete trailer. Delete trailer. Fix trailer. Delete trailer. Well, that's stupid. Detach trailer. Now delete it. Oh, look at that. So yeah, I lose money. If you delete the trailer, you lose money. Alright, customize gearbox. Fine-tune gearbox. Yeah, we can put that on there. Boom, there we go. Engine, we got the best engine in there, right? Alright, so let's... Global map. We are on... Drummond Island is where that truck is. Star. That's right, we used a Fleet Star. Haul some loads. Logs. Now, we do have the log trailer on this one. So, 8 at the island. Gonna haul 1 logs to the worker's house, 1 logs to the lightkeeper's house, and 2 logs farm. And since we can't since we cannot put like a log carrier on a truck, we can't bring 2 loads with 1 thing. Now there's no pickup. We can't get, daggone it, we can get long logs here, but we can't get medium logs here. We can get logs on Smithville Dam, but we gotta go all the way back down here to the logging station, all the way on this side of the map. Make our way all the way back over to here. Or go to Island Lake and make our way over here to this logging station and grab our logs. It's kind of what I was thinking about doing. Now this big log crane does make this truck top heavy. In fact, I've already rolled it once. Right after I equipped it. But I don't know why I couldn't put a log body on this truck without the crane and then haul a load of logs with it. Sure would give it more traction. Because where it stands now, the truck doesn't have a lot of traction, and it's yanking this heavy load of logs. Now, Furious Hide said something about there was a mod that lets you do that. So we're going to check that out after the stream. if he's, I don't remember, has he got a wrench? Still here. Mods can put links in. If he doesn't have a wrench, maybe someone else has a wrench. Could grab it out of the Discord and slam it in the chat. Other people. We might try to load these logs manual. See what that works like. I mean, do you have to load every single log? That's a lot of logs. Oh, let's go. Oh, okay. Yeah, and the PTS streams, I was just messing with one, exploring the maps and then doing tasks. I like to clear maps of tasks before I really get bogged down with contracts. And I just today finished all but one contract or task on the first map of Season 3. So I was looking at the contracts today. And then the second map has a ton of tasks. Walker fan, what's up? This truck is the first truck you get. The old Fleet Star. When you find at your first garage. And a little nostalgia. I mean, you know, you could put a flatbed on this truck and then pull a 2-slot trailer. Why can't you put a log body on it? Sure would be nice if we could get medium logs from here. This place only deals with long logs. Long logs. Watch out for stumps. Island Lake! That was the name of the map I couldn't remember earlier. Alright, so we need to go here. All the way over there. Then I want to bring the cat in and try that out. Now this map, I use the white western star for most of it. We're on high range. Just keep the wheels moving. Oh. Rain. More fuel, high range. Nope, doesn't look like it does. Whoa! Oh yeah, don't go off-roading on this map. Making your own way is not a recommended way. You're done doing in what you finished Wisconsin? Okay, I'm done the tasks basically on the first map. Now there were some comments that the big metal bridge and the wooden bridge task that in PTS was making me do like 6 metal beams and 8 wooden planks. Folks were saying that was a bug, but I mean, I still had to put 6 beams in and still wants 8 planks. Seems a bit excessive, but oh, there is a trailer store. There's at least one, right? It's not. Is there 2? 1 trailer store. Yeah, so there's a trailer store. And I can, you know, detach this trailer, hook up a fuel trailer. Unlike the other truck where I couldn't even do that. If I could get back to the trailer store. So when I do get this load of logs, I'm going to make a beam to the trailer store. Never really tried driving in high range before, but seems to be working okay. All right, later. Catch you later there, Raz. Catch you later. Go. Logs are loaded. Got a big heavy load of logs. No real weight on the truck. keep the truck from getting bogged down. Try to stay on top of the mud. And getting pulled down in it. All right, later, Raz. Want to get down to a third of a tank. Devin, I never experienced Mud Runner, but from what I understand, Mud Runner was and is maybe a little more shallow gameplay. I think really it's just running through, hauling loads of logs. I don't think it had a lot of base game maps. I don't really know what the mod community is like for Mud Runner. I can tell you SnowRunner has got a ton of base game content. They're still coming out with add-on season pass content. Modding is pretty hot and heavy. Seems to be pretty hot and heavy. If anybody in chat has played both, can compare the two. Lawrence, I'm going to try. Might have to ditch the trailer and just bobtail it up there. Where are we at? So yeah, let's head up there with no trailer. Whoa, no. Oh, Jim. My slog trailer. Box, fine tune. So, yeah. That happened. I guess we should also figure out what platform are you on? As to if mods aren't available in MudRunner for console, then that might be a deciding factor. There's no winch. No hitch. I think somebody already mentioned in chat that you can't. Also means we can't refuel this thing very easy. So, I mean, a lot of, yeah. Oh, that Real Fuel mod. Love that thing. I mean, a lot of SnowRunner feels like you're just so tied to fuel. I'll just call it Fuel Runner. Alright, so if we... I mean, I think that's going to take us too long. Back the way we came. And we could sneak over here to Island Lake. Get that truck on its wheels. Get that truck fueled up by association. Get this truck fueled up. Hopefully we can make it to Island Lake on the fuel we have. So Devin, it's, I don't know where you're looking about buying it, but it is available for sale on Epic at the moment. I don't know if you mentioned that or not. SnowRunner is on sale at Epic. 40% off for the base game, which is pretty good. I think it's 30-some% off for the Premier Edition, which includes Season Pass, which includes 4 phases of content, of which 3 phases of content have already been released. So there are 3 base regions, 4 maps each. There are 3 expansions out now, 2 maps each. Then each expansion has added additional contracts to the base game. And then they claim that the 4th expansion is going to be the biggest of all. We will turn all-wheel drive off, so we'll save as much fuel as possible. Well, it's been leaked over on maprunner.info that it will be a 3rd Russian zone with 3 maps. Ryan, I have no idea why you keep asking these questions or what those pigs are. You can't. This truck won't do a trailer. No trailer hitch. Season 1 added, you know, a snowy Russia zone with thin ice. Fall through thin ice. Season 2 added the idea of crafting. You had to navigate mud and ice and snow. Scott, thanks for the sub. So crafting was a pretty interesting idea. It introduced the concept of kind of limited cargo. Gage, thanks for the sub. Season 3 has added logging loads. Ulf, thanks for the sub, Ulf. Trying to pay attention to where I'm driving. Stop it. And what is it, Carlos? What's up, Rob? Yeah, subtrain. So what's fun is, you know, they don't necessarily need to be watching the stream. They could be just watching something else randomly and hitting sub. I mean, like, you got this truck, you got an active... Oh, would you stop? Hate. Really just hate trucks that articulate. Hard enough to drive when you're paying attention. Let alone when you're trying to show something. So, you know, I mean, we got these trucks, they've got all kinds of animations, articulated suspension. Really great models of all the vehicles. Nose into the dirt, bottom of the hill. Inside view is pretty nice. See how the big cat here takes the swamp. Oh, the log. How do I load the logs? You just go up to the zone and bang, pops it in. I would guess so, Devin. I mean, there's people that are making mods for those. Wow, the roads are really... This one? What do you mean by the yellow log carrier? Wow, we just auto-loaded this earlier, a little bit ago. I don't know if you were here. Just went up to the zone and hit C, hit F, and popped it in. Of course, you know, it's only going to load medium logs. So just kind of assuming that you were at a spot that loaded mediums. That's fine. It's fine. Alright, so we need to rescue this darn truck, which thankfully worked. There's our poor truck. Right there. Come on, bite. Just don't drag this stupid thing. Bite. Gosh, sometimes... Just catch an edge. I never tried. Yeah, this is the first place I've tried to haul logs was Michigan. Look how much smaller that truck is. I mean, we know it's not a big truck. It just looks like a baby truck. Hey, Justin, what's up? Soulless Meat Vehicle. Thanks for the super chat, buddy. Yeah, we've been grinding. We're gonna be off here in a little bit. I want to deliver these 2 loads of logs, and then that'll probably be it. Come on, turn, big boy. Stop. Fuel trailer. Fuel. Cells. And the cap. Here. I mean, these details on the logs. Really great details. I'm just glad to be able to use this cat for something. Thanks to whoever told me that it had a log carrier on it. I don't remember. On, let's get turned. Doesn't make the biggest turns, does it? Well, I really couldn't do much about the tow job because the truck that I'm towing is faster than me. Oh. See, I really didn't need fuel that much because I went and I put that real fuel capacity mod in. I mean, it really increased the capacity of some trucks a lot. Other trucks not so much, but some trucks it increased a lot. Yeah, you can own more than one of the same truck. You can definitely own multiple trucks. I mean, we own both of those. So there's a lot of base game vehicles. Oh my. Said that crane makes it top heavy. You store trucks in garages. Garages can have like 5 trucks stored in them, 5 or 6 trucks. You see why I like the mod that gives me a battery-operated winch? Part of the challenge is not every map includes a garage. If this map has no garage, so if I did a recovery, the truck would go back to the closest garage. Fight! Fight! And flip back. Good. But the closest garage is a pretty far drive from here. So I don't want to do a recovery if I don't have to. Trying to park this here. Paystar. And I hit that tree and it just kicked me up. Knocked me right over. turned around. Well, I put the crane on there because I didn't know if I was going to need to load, or if I could load the manual. So I put them on there just to see. But it really would be nice if you could put, you know, like I said, log body on the truck and then pull a log trailer, because the weight of the logs on the truck would give it a lot more traction, a lot more stability than this light truck frame pulling a heavy trailer. Yeah, I know that this isn't, you know, this is... There's a lot better truck options out there. Oh, I guess I should have done it this way. Into Drummond Island. Yeah, like the new Lodestar, Twin Star, whatever it is. You know, it could have the log crane and then have the log crane on it also, because it's such a long bodied truck. Get up on the road. The road. A lot better if you would drive on the road. Yeah. Sure, this truck's... Oh, there goes my load of logs. That's quite interesting. go. Yeah, we used it some to do some tasks. It definitely used with more fuel. All that, and we lose the load because it hung up on a stupid tree. Well, I was gonna try to at least deliver a load of logs. I was gonna hopefully deliver both loads of logs, but well, honestly, I thought we could churn through these. I really didn't think it was going to take an hour to deliver 2 loads of long logs. I probably had some unrealistic expectations that I could get all 4 Michigan contracts done in 2 hours, but thought we'd get at least 2 done. Yeah, everything takes longer than you thought. I mean, honestly, if I realized back when I was clearing all these maps that there would be more contracts out on them all, I wouldn't have gotten rid of all the fuel trailers that I had scattered around. But as I was clearing maps, I was also clearing trailers because I incorrectly had this thought that I was done. I was 100% done Michigan. I'm done. I don't have to worry about it again. No, that's not the case. Well, I've seen some mods that clearly have been model exports out of SnowRunner. Like floating around somewhere, there's a white star twin steer that I know came out of SnowRunner. Yeah, we delivered a load of logs with the BOAR. Definitely bogs down on a hill. I'm going to check out the mod Furious Hide mentioned. Because if I can put a log body on a truck and haul a log trailer behind me, Kind of wondering what would happen if we tipped one of these. Now we know. We'll probably deliver it here to the lighthouse. We'll just have to deliver 2 loads to the farm. Yeah, I was hearing that the 512 was a bit limited when it was fully upgraded. Now, you know, it might be that Season 4 brings us upgrades to the 512. We saw that with the Ford 750. Saw that with the twin steer, base game truck. That we got upgrades in a, you know, future expansion. Which I guess non-season pass owners don't get. That's kind of another perk to the season pass is the potential of getting a upgrades to trucks you already own. I mean, but it's also heavy, right? It's like the Pacific P12 that you got on this map. It had diff locks on, but no all-wheel drive, but it didn't really matter because it was so big and heavy that it could power through a lot of things. Chevy, GMC, International, Cat. I'll go to the garage and the vehicle shop here before we leave. There's a lot of Russian brands. And then once you start talking about mods, it's pretty much sky's the limit. Computer's Workbench, what's up? There's a lot of base game trucks. course, these maps, you know, a lot of these bridges you have to build, you have to repair, or you can really get around. So the maps that you're looking at, that you've seen tonight, they're in a done status. But various bridges had to be built, bringing loads of various things. This is the road I need to turn on? Yes. Well, isn't that an Oshkosh? Is that an Oshkosh truck? I thought Deere was a made-up brand, but maybe it's a legit brand. And as you see, there's damage. The vehicles will physically look damaged. If you bust a tire, there'll be obviously a flat tire. If you bust your suspension, like we did last live stream, you'll definitely know that you busted your suspension. All right, let's go back to the garage so we can go to the store. All right, so let's see brands. So we've got a Ford cab over. We've got the International Fleet Star. We've got another International Freightliner. We have a Chevy Kodiak C70. International Paystar. We've got a Cat. This thing's a pain in the ass, but we have a Cat telehandler, the Western Star Twin Steer Beast, an International Transtar. This is a DLC pre-order vehicle. International Navstar, International Scout, Cat that we've just been driving, Ford 750. This is a DLC vehicle with Season 1. The Freightliner. We've got Deere Longhorn at 3194. Got a Royal BM17, Deere Longhorn 4520, Chevy SK 1500 pickup, Big Cat 770G. This is part of Season 2. Got a Hummer, Pacific P16, Big Cat Semi, International Lodestar. Got an A&K K38 truck. Got the Pacific P12 we've been talking about. GMC MH9500. This is the very first truck you get in a tutorial. White Star truck. We've got the this is the truck that is part of Season 3. The International Paystar 5600 TS. The Pacific P512 PF. This is part of Season 3. And then we move into the Russian trucks. So we've got the Tuz Tatran. This is like a military vehicle. It's got 6 wheels, all-wheel drive. Tuz Warthog. This is part of Season 2. We have the Dan 96320. We've got the Azov 732010. Don 71 little car scout. We've got the K-Lob 74760. This is a beast of a truck. The R87 Scout. This is kind of interesting. It's got dual rear axles. K-Lob 74941. 45318. This is part of Season 3 content. I call this the Voltron, but it's the Voron truck. And we've got a Tuz, another Scout truck. KRS Bandit. This is part of Season 2. It's an all-wheel drive truck. It's pretty decent. It's got a crane. Boron Grad. ZIKZ. We have a Tegra. This is an awesome truck. Step 31310E. This isn't too bad of a light truck. Got the Azov 64131. That's a pain in the butt truck. Boron AE 4380. Azov 5319. These are all in-game trucks. Azov 4220. Oh no, this is the pain in the butt truck. That one's not too terrible bad. We have the Con Loaf. We have the Tuz 16, part of Season 2 content, and the Con Marshall. This is part of the Premiere and is a separate buyable DLC. There's a couple other buyable DLC trucks that I don't have also, but yeah, those are the base game trucks. A lot of them. Hey guys, thanks for coming out and watching SnowRunner. We're going to be taking a little bit of a live stream break, so we're not going to be live streaming tomorrow. Just check in the channel for next time we're going to do a live stream. It would be at 8 p.m. Eastern time if we are going to live stream, which would be about 2.5 hours before now, depending on what time zone you are on. So until next time, do a little better and keep those wheels on the ground.